Hi, Vieira with stockmarketlive.tv. Well, today I'm going to discuss which I consider a unique opportunity in the markets, and I invite you to stay until the very end since you don't want to miss this one. We never missed one single call in this American company, which I'm going to discuss today, and in fact we have been sharing for free how to invest on it. So the company is very simple. I'm referring to Humana. Last year in 2015, I recommended to close entirely investment position at $215. That trade alert was issued live on Twitter, and I also announced that shares of Humana, they are going to crash. So I published a video, a stock forecast, recommending a short position in Humana. I was 100% certain that was going to occur, regardless of the unfortunate events that in the US they said that shares of this company last year they were worth at least $240 on CNBC, but I said that you were not going to have any buyout, and therefore to close to take profits entirely at $215. So the difficulty of the call was not only to announce when to close your investment position, but also reverse into the short side. So since then we have been short the stock. In 2016 I announced to quadruple the size of the short position in Humana. You are going to see it here on the chart. This chart, you have charts public on the website of the company, $188. And as of today, and this live, you see that shares they've been crashing. You have Humana at $153, okay? So you also have here a note, short position reduced at 153. Why? Well, because going forward, my target price in Humana, it is precisely this one, all right? So between 153 to $150 or $148 or whatever, I visualize that Humana, you are going to have a bottom, all right? So the note today issued to subscribers, a small number, to close or start closing your short position, upgrading Humana to strong buy at this point. Unlike everyone else, they have been selling shares. You have here the live stock chart. They have been selling in very large volume, as you can see, when last year they were buying at a market top, $215, betting that Humana, the company, was going to be acquired. And I said, you are not going to see any buyout. So the US government, they gave me reason, as it was going to happen, and this was the single best thing that could happen to you, to everyone, as an investor in Humana. Because going forward, you don't have any risk whatsoever to close your short position and to reverse to the long side. And why to reverse to the long side? Because at this point, at this price, the worst, it is over, my friends. Given the current market conditions in the US, given the fact that also the central bank and Mrs. Yellen, she's giving us trillions of dollars or everyone to others to gamble in the markets, I'm pretty sure that you are going to have, you have to have, or you must have a rally in Humana. Humana, it is not worth $150, okay? So how much is Humana worth, all right? That is probably your question. How much can I do going forward on the long side? And here I have very good news. And the good news is that, in my opinion, shares are worth at least $173, okay? So you have Humana at 153, at least you are going to have eventually a rally of $20 per share. So you can make here 20 to 60 million US dollars, depending obviously on the size of your account. If you have $1 million to invest in Humana, you don't have capital to buy so many shares. But you also can play options, okay? You can play with leverage, and I think that you are going to see this happen quite fast. So I visualize a very strong rally in shares of Humana with a target price region, not a target price precisely, but a target price region between 173 all the way up to 179 or even $180. Obviously, it is going then to depend on what the company is going to announce on earnings, okay? So the earnings they will have, it will be something important to have in mind as a reference going forward. But also, going forward, I disagree with maintaining a short position in Humana. As well, I disagree with investors if you don't have a very large long position, an investment position in Humana. So it is up to you to decide what you want, and bear in mind that you don't have to have many positions in the US stock market, okay? I already addressed it here completely for free. Stock forecast, for example, the recent IPO in Twilio. What I said, it happened. What I said many about other stocks, Apple, Amazon, and so forth, the recent one within Nintendo. So you have to be there, utilizing your capital when it is necessary, and it is necessary now that you start closing your short position in Humana, and it is necessary right now that you reverse to the long side. So as just to finalize, I'm not here and I don't have to be here every single day or every single week to announce trades, okay? For example, in Humana, I announced you have to sell at 215 and this is going to crash. Several months later, almost basically 1 year later, we come back and say you have now to close your short position in Humana and now you are going to buy shares of Humana when everyone is selling the stock, all right? This is our investment principle according to the methodology that is available on the website for everyone to have access to it, since it is used in every single case. So you profited the most from the crash, the collapse in Humana. You don't have any risk whatsoever going forward to reverse to the long side. If you wish to use a stop loss, you can use something like $147, $145, although I don't quite frankly visualize that shares they were going down so much, okay? So it is time to buy, to cover Humana, and with a potential price target region 173 all the way up to $180 or so. And by saying this, I believe that you have here all the information for you, again, to make a considerable large profit in the markets, regardless of what will be 20 million or 60 million, because that will depend on your available capital, okay? So I wish you good luck going forward as an investor in Humana. And once again, thank you very much for following my, or continuing following my real-time guidance in the markets, free, which I said and I promised to be the case with Humana, okay, for the past 1 year. Thank you.